Well, good morning, everyone. We've changed the time of day that we're doing the live uh, managers Q&A and getting the camera set up here as far as so it makes it a little bit more visually that I'm looking at you rather than off into space. And it's a nice Friday morning. It's not bad temperature wise and all that. We are expecting rain about noon here. Oh, already got six jumped on. Okay, great. And so here's my regular Q&A, and if I got the right banner, I need to get the right banner up here, I think. We'll do this banner. All right, get that, and then we'll get over to the comments. And we already got somebody here, Mary Claire. Nice to have you on here already this morning. And Charlotte, let's see, like I said, it's hard to get the camera exactly. Or I'm looking at the camera, looking at you, and then looking at the screen, and I know it's kind of disconcerting sometimes, but that's life. I don't have a what you one of those fancy teleprompter deals. We're doing what the best we can. All right. Uh, Gonna supposed to rain, start raining about noon today, so everybody get ready for that. I got just a couple of things here this morning. I did put it on the web page, or not, excuse me, not the web page, and maybe I'll have Dennis also put a link on the web page to this. But the county has issued a kind of a bulletin about mosquito control and bite prevention for the county, and I did put the link on the Ancient Oaks Facebook page, and so you might look for that. And those I know we have a few people that have this will be their first summer in Florida, so you might want to pay attention to that. We do get a lot of mosquitoes, and it's not too hard to do a little bit of prevention and all that. So there's a good article for you to read. Links to the county health department webpage. Um, let's see here. Uh, I guess I'll start with my next thing here. I don't see any questions yet. Uh, at our dumpster out back, the driver has warned us about tires in the dumpster. Those are actually illegal. When you have a tire to be taken care of, you are supposed to take it to a tire shop where they take care of it properly and not put it into the waste management. So they're not supposed to go to the landfill. So remember that no tires into the dumpster or the compactor. And as a reminder again, only large, heavy items are to be put into the open dumpster. No cardboard, no blankets, no foam. Uh, if you have a plastic chair or just even like a dining room chair, the compactor will squish those down to a lot smaller uh, item. So that kind of stuff goes into the compactor. So remember that. This may hopefully in the summer. I had a couple of people ask me and make sure I phrase this correctly so people don't get the misunderstanding of the our main drive. It looks like it's all asphalt. It is only actually, as you can see me, about an inch coating on top of the concrete. I've been told by a couple of the people that did the seal coating that that was a bad idea. I'm not exactly sure the reasoning for it, other than repairing concrete is more expensive, but putting asphalt on top of it doesn't help it. I guess other than aesthetic reasons, if I guess the concrete gets black, you have to pressure wash it. Asphalt is black to start with, so you just seal coat it. Maybe that was the reasoning why they put the asphalt down, but I've been told that that is not a good thing because all the cracks come back up through, and it actually is harder on the asphalt, only having that 1 inch layer. So anyway, we will plan on seal coating that either during this summer or this fall. to get it back to the deep black and restriping the lines and going on that. So we are not going to replace or grind it up. All we'll be doing is seal coating it with their product that you seal coat it with. Okay. Um, Another item somebody told me to mention, people may have noticed that Graciela, or Gracie as she is known, our cleaning lady, her sister is in hospice down in Texas, and she went to be with her sister at this point in time. She is still off and may not be back next week. Uh, but we wanted to give a big shout out to Lori for filling in for her and doing a great job taking care of that. Please help us out with the, if you can do a little bit to wipe down the restroom while you're in there. Try not to leave a mess for our cleaning lady, regular cleaning lady, or Lori, as she's taking care of it while Graciela is off taking care of her sister, being with her sister. Like I said, her sister is in hospice, and I got a call from her daughter this morning, and not much time left, so she's with her sister. Another question, or not a question, well, I guess it's a question I have for you. Are there those of you interested in getting the acorn emailed to you while you're not here? Uh, it is emailed to us from right now. Terry Black and Ian Rumbles are taking care of the acorn and writing it up, and they send it to us in a Word format. I guess we also could convert it to PDF if you don't have a newest version of Word, kind of put an accent on it. Sorry about that. Anyway, so if you'd like to get an electronic version of it, go ahead and let us know. So send me an email manager, and maybe what we can do is put a email list together for either we send it out or the editors have a list of people once they have the final version that they send it out to you so that you can get the acorn while you are gone. I cover a lot of stuff in these Q and A's, but there's a lot of stuff that the acorn covers that I sometimes do not touch base on. So there is that. Uh, okay. Well, actually, that's all my notes that I have for today's Q and A. And okay, Dennis. Dennis is telling me the acorn is already in the website. So either, like I said, you can go to the website and have the acorn there. I don't know, Dennis. Can they download a version of it from the website? I don't know if they can do that. If you wanted it on your phone for quick access, rather than having to fire up your browser on your phone or something else, and or if you wanted to print it off for yourself. So Dennis, maybe you can let know that, and maybe we can even work on it that way. Because I assume that if you have email, then you have browsing capability, and you could go to the website and see uh, there. Oh, Dennis doesn't know. Yeah, Dennis told me the Acorn is already on the website, and we don't know if you can download it. Why don't somebody try that and email me back at manager@aoaks.net, and we'll see what we can do. And so there we go on that. Are there any questions out there this morning? I know I sent a text through the blast. It's kind of interesting. The other day, we had a water break, and I happened to mention on the water break the text that I was sending out because it was March. It was real close to St. Patrick's Day. If we had the luck of the Irish, it would be fixed very quickly, and the water would be back on. And apparently, from what I heard from, because then on the next text I sent out a uh, group text to everybody about, I think it was the um, a food truck being canceled or something like that, or food truck being here, and my texts were blocked, every single one, and none went through. And apparently the carrier thought I was referring to gambling, and our texting number was blocked from being broadcast. So they had to fix that and go from there. And so now we are back in uh, good standing, and won't have to worry about that for the moment. But I got to make sure that any text I put out doesn't somehow refer to something that, I guess, either with the COVID-19. Uh, anyway, they're very quickly blocking stuff they feel is illegal. I guess I won't have to worry about putting out CBD stuff on here or anything along that line. But uh, yeah, they're very quick to censor anything going out if they think you're trying to, especially gambling. If you mention bingo in your text, it'll get blocked. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Fill everybody in on. We've been burning up pumps down at the sewer plant and some other things down at the some controllers down at the water plant, the water and sewer plant, which are fed off the same transformers down there. And they checked them out and they were off balance. And this morning they came in. They didn't tell me they were coming in or send me an email. Uh, they showed up and they just started working on them. We didn't know that. And so our high pressure pumps for our water system, of course, didn't have electricity. And so we did have a loss of pressure. It should all be back up good now. We switched over to the backup generator to run everything. So got that going. But so if you experienced low water pressure this morning, that was the reason. I think I also sent a text out on that, and we'll be good there. So are there any other questions out there at all? Questions or answers or something that you feel that I should disseminate to everybody? We got 33 people on here, but on my analytics that I see on this, many times these live views, these live Q&As will get upwards of almost 600 views. So a lot of people are coming in later and watching at their convenience. So it's a good way to get some information out to others. And I try to keep it short so that people know that they get on there, get their information, and I'm not prattling on and making it take up an hour's worth of time that isn't. Everybody's time is valuable, mine and everybody else's too. So, okay, and no questions yet. I got three thumbs up, 34 people online, it shows. And there we go. Debbie. Okay. Yes, we were without a couple employees there for a couple weeks. Typically, we don't have much rain during this time. It is scheduled to rain today, tomorrow, I think almost up till Thursday. We are starting tree trimming Monday, which will take up some of our thing, but what we're going to do is maybe one person will be with Francisco in the morning while he's tree trimming. The other rest of the crew will be mowing in the morning, and then in the afternoon they'll be picking up the branches that and the palm fronds that Francisco has cut down. So we're going to try splitting it up. So we are still back in mowing and getting the grass back down to where it should be. And but it'll be a challenge for this next 4 weeks. Um, So, yep, we will be mowing. Sandy Struck is saying good morning. Yes, and back on the mowing, I think if I saw they were back down, they had started on the West Canal earlier this week and they made it all the way through and we're down in like on block either 25 or 19 and 20. So, oh, I actually clicked on that. Okay. As Sandy said, good morning. So they've gotten at least half the park mode and working back up through the sections. I'll keep going on that. All right. Hide the banners. If we have any other questions or concern, yes, the budget, the how you want to say, Dennis is asking the final budget. Um, we have it. I haven't put it up in the final version of it. The numbers really didn't change. There's more of an explanation of the numbers. It looked like there was an imbalance. I'll try to do it and not confuse everybody, because it's, unless you're really looking at it and all that, accounting is just really hard, or not hard. Well, that's why the accountants make so much money, CPAs and all that. As far as the maintenance, that is in the all the expenses that go for that. But lumped in that expenses or income for the park, and it kind of is in the expenses also, is the storage income and the quote income that we get from selling ice and the stuff that we sell in the office, uh, the remotes, the paper, and all that, which that expense is not expensed out in your maintenance fees. That those expenses are total. The storage is totally separate from your maintenance fees. The maintenance area pretty much take care of itself. So we do have income from the maintenance area, but it's how they show it in the accounting. It looked like there was an imbalance, but it's not. So it's and just the only thing is some headers have changed and all that. But we will be getting it on. I believe Kathy has copies of the final budget sitting by her desk to hand out to people if they ask for it. And on our next mailing, we will also send out I believe we will send out copies of the budget to people. But I might have to check on that. Don't hold me to that. But if you request it, you will get it, and it will be on the website. So that's that. Barb, we'll see. No, we set them they're set at 3 inches to totally stay at 3 inches. Because if we set them any lower, there's places that would scalp, and actually, it's not good for the grass to be too low. So we leave them at the 3 inches, and they're that year round. So unfortunately, no, we don't drop the blades down. Would like I said, if you get it too close, it also damages the grass, and it could invite diseases to the grass. It's amazing how different plants react to different things. But so nope, sorry, that's where it's at. Okay. Any other questions or concerns that people would like to have addressed at this point in time? We're going on here, and okay. Barb said thank you. Yep, I answered the question. So many people have already left, headed back up north, and I know that there are also many people planning on leaving this week or up. I know for myself, I sent my information off to my tax guy. I know that's the reason why a lot of you leave, is to get back up to sign all your forms for your taxes. So then you send them in. You can do it electronically. Not that I'm trying to keep anybody here, but it can be done electronically almost totally anymore. All right. Um, Hopefully you don't have to spend too much money on gas and fuel getting back home. The prices stabilize for a period of time here, and that there's no shortages. Have a good trip on your way back, all those that leave. And like we said before, make sure you got somebody taking care of your place, or at least watching for your place while you're gone. And if you uh, set how do I say, if you don't have anybody taking care of your place, you might get a letter from me about weeds growing, and we can arrange for somebody to take care of your landscaping while you're gone. But it's only a pass through. We don't get the money from it or that. We just take the note and pass it on to someone that will do that for you, and they'll arrange with you personally on how to get paid. Okay, and then Robert Poulin has got a question on potable water. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. Now we got non-potable. We do not have any non-potable water in the park at the moment. We used to have at the car wash a non-potable. The well is still there, and we could get water coming from it, but it ended up being quite a time sucker and it not working correctly. So everything is tied into the water system, and all the water is potable. But I would not suggest getting water from the car wash station. The hoses, you don't know what people have laid those hoses in and what they touched last. So even though, yeah, consider the car wash water non-potable so that you don't get any problem there. But everywhere else, all our all our spigots anywhere else is potable water. So, and like I said, the pressure should all be back up pretty good for now, and we'll have new transformers down there at the back down at the water and sewer plant. Okay, and I'll remind everybody again. It seems I've touched bases on this quite a few times. Please do not put any. We really, because people mistake what types of plastics belong in the cardboard container, and it gets filled up. Pretty much, let's not put any plastic in the cardboard container while it's still here. Just go purely with cardboard, nothing else in there, so that uh, we don't have to expend manpower pulling out plastics that don't belong in the cardboard recycle bin. So let's just try to keep cardboard only. You get a box that they got some packing in it. They got a little bit of plastic, a little bit of styrofoam. If you can't separate that foam out of there, put it in the compactor. Do not put it in the cardboard. Recycle the plastics, and especially plastic bags. Uh, we've got signs down there, but it just seems that it doesn't happen. So I'll just refresh everybody's memory on that. And there we go. Well, everybody have a great day. Try to stay dry and have a good one. And that's it. And give me a thumbs up if you think this is a good time for you and me to have the manager's Q&A instead of the afternoon. So uh, we'll go with that. And there we go. Denise, I've taken my signature from Leonard Nimoy. Live long and prosper. Take care. But give me a thumbs up if this is a good time that you like it. So have a great day, great weekend, and take care. And safe travels on your way back. Hopefully, if I say have the luck of the Irish going back, Facebook or somebody else isn't going to censor this and block me from sending out the messages. All right, getting a few thumbs up. Great. Okay. Yeah, lots of them. All right, very good. We'll keep it on 10 o'clock and even through the summer while you guys are gone, as long as it works out. So have a great one. Take care, live long and prosper.